our preschool, and I would say 50 get some type of ABA, like some type of, and by ABA I mean like discrete trial type instruction, and of those 50, probably only 20 get primarily discrete trial instruction, where that's their main thing that they would learn. The other 30, it's part of their day, but they're starting to be integrated into group learning and the more regular curriculum. And then after that, after those 50, it'd be rare for a kid to have any, unless it was like one specific thing they're really, really stuck on, and they just hit that one little piece. So.
Every child is so different, and every family is so different, that if you don't really listen to what the parents are asking and are needing, I think it's easy to go off track.
A lot of kids with special needs, a lot with autism. What we found with the kids with autism is there's 7 skills we try to teach. Starting with the first skill is walking into the room. You know, if the child can't walk into the room, that's what we work on. We work on that very basic skill. So that's the first skill. The second skill is sitting down in the chair, not leaning back, but just sitting on it. And if the child's not able to do that, then we have them touch the chair, maybe walk around the chair, then finally sit in the chair. So that'd be the second skill. The next one would be leaning back in the chair. So, and that's a pretty threatening skill for a lot of our kids. So that's what we work on, is to have them lean back. And once they're leaned back, the next skill we work on is legs out straight. Because most kids, most small children and children with special needs, they want to curl up and they want to turn on their side to do it. And so we want them to lay out flat and legs out straight. So that's the next skill we work with. And the next skill is we have them put their hands on their tummy. And so then we've got them laying out straight, legs out straight, hands on their tummy, and they're laying back. And if we can get them that far, the next skill we ask is to have them open their mouth. And if they'll open their mouth, then we try to count 10 teeth. So we count to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you can get them to do something for 10 seconds, a lot of the stuff we do in dentistry, you can work them through if you can get them to that point. So those are the skills that we practice.
So we provide mental health as well as medical care for individuals that have developmental disabilities. We also have behavior specialists, and we are a comprehensive care model.
How many words they have, how many words receptive vocabulary they have, how many words expressive vocabulary they have. There's a lot of other skills, but for some reason those seem to be the indicators of where the kid's at. So we kind of track that, and we can track it right directly through our ABA programming. So our that information is collected as we do the programs. And we found once kids, get over like 100 words, we can start integrating them into a different type. And then when they get to 300 words, 500 words, 1,000 words, I mean, a kid gets to 1,000 words, they're pretty much working on.
Are you ready? Look at my mouth. Swish.
Swish.
That was good.
We'll find a way to make it work for that kid.
Generally with autistic kids, we let them pick the movie they want, and something that will keep them calm for some, because some may get really agitated with certain movies. So
2 ABA techs assigned just to me, and those are people I can assign just different tasks out to go train a certain staff. Most of their time is spent training staff on how to do discrete trial, how to run a behavior contract, how to run a group, to different things like that. Different snacks under cups, playing a little cup game, and then a kid will put his hand on the cup, and he'll have to look at the person across the table, and they'll give him some kind of subtle look or cue, whether like they'll shake their head or they'll smile and he lifts it up, or they'll shake their head no and he moves his hand to the next cup. So it's kind of like he looks at the object, looks to the person, references what's going on, and that is extremely difficult for kids with autism. I mean, it sounds easy, but we work on that over and over again. But when kids can do that, it's amazing how much better their skills get.
Its fleece was white as snow. Look at my face. Look right here. Snow.
no.
Make it round. Snow.
So we'll like put a kid on a little roller coaster we have, and they'll say ready, set, and then we wait for the kid to say go. And at first we just pause and we say go, and we push him down. But after a while you say ready, set, and you'll start noticing the kid will say go.
Our signing time videos that make the kids more comfortable. Carson likes to come and sing to the signing time videos, and that makes him more at ease. Those are painted colorfully, and we have them decorated. And mostly for Carson, the big thing is to make sure that he knows that you're going to approach him and that you can tell him what's going to happen and let him understand that you're gentle in your approach and that you treat him with respect and let him know that you're going to talk to him and that you're going to be examining him. And that usually
There are a number of challenges that our individuals deal with, and along with that, our families. So we offer groups through parent groups, behavior sessions. We have behavior specialists that go out to the home or to the school.
One of our other outcomes is placement, and we kind of track where the kid is and how much support they have. Are they in a severe room with a one-on-one aid? Are they in a severe room and able to be in a group setting? Are they in a resource setting? Are they in a part-day regular ed setting? Are they in a regular ed setting with no support whatsoever? Or a regular ed setting with some support? And so we try and kind of track that and see where.
We feel that it's best to keep the same assistant with our autistic kids or special needs kids in general, because then they get familiar with the person and we are familiar with them and their needs. And then also we try and keep them in the same room where they're comfortable.
I show the instruments, I let him touch the instruments. I tell him I'm going to touch him and what I'm going to do and ask his permission and get him to look at me so I know that he knows what I'm
It
saying.
allows us to truly look at, even though the person may be presenting with a sore throat, it enables the whole team to come together to help that individual. Because sometimes that little illness can be enough to just blow things out of the
Great
water.
job singing, Carson.
Hey Carson. Hey Carson, we're gonna just look at your teeth today, okay? Is that okay? Can you put hands on your belly?
Right here, Carson. Hands on your tummy, Carson. Let's put your
A lot of
headphones on.
it's done in discrete child, though, in a group format. And then there's a lot of group activities going on that are trying to generalize those things they're learning in discrete child.
When parents first hear about the diagnosis of autism, to make it feel more manageable somehow. So reassurance about the resources that are available, reassurance about other families and support networks that can help them. Because I think it tends to make families feel isolated and overwhelmed, and if you don't realize that, it's easy to sort of check off taking care of that problem when you really haven't.
Our team is comprised of medical physicians, nurse practitioners, and psychiatrists and social workers, as well as our behavior specialists.
We've really made a focused effort to talk to patients and say, are you worried about autism? Because some of them are, and they won't say it unless you ask.
Some kids spend their day at all three levels because it can be individually tailored. Even though it sounds like it's very, we pick this kid's here, it doesn't always work out that way. And so it's nice to be able to take pieces. They're all at the same site. So we have kids walking back and forth, going to all kinds of, so we can really, individualize it to each.
We are a strong advocate for the individuals. We assist individuals to have a better quality of life. We focus on their medical needs and their mental health needs. We work real hard to keep our individuals out of the hospital because they often don't do too well. We're known by some of our families as a one-stop shop, or the super target is one thing that they like to call us.
I talk about autism every day.